Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Georgie-ann. So today I would like to share with you for those people who like to do it yourself, or for those people who like to help yourself. You know, I guess it's basically the same thing. For the people who like to do it yourself, I'm gonna share some boxes, some electrical boxes with you, like share their names and their purpose and the necessary information that I can share with you on these 4 boxes. So here guys, we have a handy box, and here we have a mem box. Here we have a cooker box, and we also have an octagonal box. So I'm gonna begin with your handy box. So this handy box, as you can see, it's a metal box, and metal boxes should have their hurt screw because all metal box should be hurt. This box is used for plugs, mainly plugs. It also can be used for switch, but in the case of this box for a switch, you only can use one switch in this box, or a 7-11 switch, which is like a combination, like one combination of two-in-one switch in this box, or your plug in this box. So as you can see, there is your earth screw. And guys, I would like to inform you that whenever you go to purchase this box for your installation, make sure that you get your earth screw. Okay, your earth screw is a very important screw in your metal boxes, because all metal boxes must be earth. It's a regulation, right, for the electrical codes, etc. So the next thing on this box, you know, sometimes too you go to purchase your material, and sometimes if you don't know what to ask for, you know, it kind of creates a confusion, and you end up spending more time trying for the person to figure out what you want. So when you know the names of your material, you can just go in and say, hello, can I have a dozen metal handy box? You know, it makes it's more convenient. It makes life a little bit easier for both you and the person that's selling you, you know. So, and that's the reason why I choose to do this video. So here on this handy box, another thing on it, feature on it, you have these knockouts right around it and even in the back. So what I like with these handy boxes is that you have two different size knockouts on it. You have your 1-inch knockout, which is the bigger size, 25mm, and you also have your 3/4 inch knockout, which is the smaller size, 20mm knockout. And these knockouts are where you would put in your PVC pipe, depending on how your installation is to be done, you know, determine on how you plan. And yes, it's just PVC pipes you would normally use in these boxes. These metal boxes normally go into the wall, whether into the decking or into the wall, the vertical wall, even in the floor, because you have plugs on the floor or even on your countertop. But it has to go inside a wall. That's why they are called flush boxes. You know, metal flush handy box, you could say that. And they can be used in whether concrete wall or drywall. The only thing is that these boxes are not surface boxes. These boxes are used inside the wall. Thus, their name, flush boxes. But that is not the name of the box, you know. It is a flush box that we use. That means that it's supposed to use inside the wall, but the name of it is a handy box. Okay, guys? And these boxes can also use for your plug. A matter of fact, these boxes are mainly used for your plugs, your wall plugs, wherever you choose to put a plug. Yes. So your handy box is for your plug in a electrical, house wiring or building installation. Okay, so there you have it for your metal handy box. Okay, so I'll move on to the mem box. As you can see, it is also metal, and it has its earth screw up here. If you can see, it carries a earth screw also, because it's a metal box. Yes, and it too has its knockouts right around it, and even on the back. Yes, these are the screws. You have options. You can turn it anyway you choose what best works for you. Okay, so this box is normally used for your AC switch, your air condition switch, which is a pilot light switch, and it can also be used for your AC or in your washroom for your washing machine or your dryer. Okay, so that's the use of this box. And when you go to purchase this box, you ask for your mem box, and you could say, like, you could ask for it by measurement. If you don't remember the name, you could ask for a 3x3 box. Okay, so here we have another box. This is a bit bigger than the mem box, and this here is your cooker box. As you can see, it's metal, and it has its earth screw up there. Yes, and it also has its knockouts right around and on the back also. What I like with these boxes that I'm telling you about, they all have more than one knockout, two different size knockouts. You have the 1-inch knockout and the 3/4 inch knockout. Why I'm emphasizing on these, because we have options, And you do find some of these boxes come with only the 3/4 inch knockout. And when you only have the 3/4 inch knockout, and if you're doing a project and you would like to put in a 1-inch pipe, then in the case of a box with just 3/4 inch knockout, you would have to bore your 1-inch knockout, and sometimes that can be difficult. You would have to either use a knockout punch or a step reamer or a hole saw to bore a hole, and sometimes that can be a bit inconvenient, for the electrician. I myself find it a bit inconvenient at times when I have to bore my own holes. Sometimes trying to bore a hole in these boxes for yourself, it pull the boxes apart, bend them up, and disfigure them. So it's best when the boxes come with the different size knockout from the manufacturer and from where you purchase it. It makes life a bit easier for the electrician. So this box is used for your cooker switch. Cooker switch meaning your switch for your stove in your kitchen. Yes, all of these boxes are used like mostly in house wiring. Yes, so this one specifically would be used for your kitchen stove. Thus its name, your cooker switch. Okay, so if you forget the name and you want to use measurement, you could ask for a 5x3 box, also 5x3 metal box. And I should say all these boxes, they also come in PVC, but it's only the handy box and the octagonal box can be used inside the concrete wall in a PVC form. So guys, I move on to my octagonal box. This here, your metal octagonal box. The earth screw is right there, and I don't know if I've mentioned before, especially in the case of this box, or in all of them, when you go to purchase these boxes, make sure that you get your earth screw in the boxes, because sometimes you don't get your earth screw, and if you put them in a decking, or if you put them in the wall and concrete, or in any wall, even in your drywall, and when time comes for your wires, you pull your wires in and for your connection and you don't have no earth screw, it's very difficult to get in an earth screw. Trust me, I've had that experience sometimes in my line of work, and it's very difficult to get in a earth screw. So you have to make sure that you get your earth screw, and upon installing your boxes, your earth screws are in the boxes when you're installing the boxes in your walls. Okay guys, so this octagonal box, as you can see, it's shaped like an octagon, thus the name octagonal box, and it is used for your light, your receptacles, which is your light sockets that you screw your bulbs in, etc. Okay, so you go to purchase these boxes, the light boxes, you would ask for some octagonal box. They come in PVC also, and they come in metal. So it just depends on what you want for your installation. Okay guys, so that is it. for this video. I hope that I have been of some, help for you guys who didn't know, and for you guys who want to do it yourself. And I hope this video have been of some assistance to you. So guys, please subscribe to my channel. I am Georgie-ann, and I would like 1,000 subscribers so that I can customize my YouTube channel. So guys, please like, share, subscribe, comment, keep your comments clean and positive. And until the next video, peace. I'm out.